Libras, welcome to Universal Guidance Tarot. It's time for your weekly reading. I have shuffled these cards very well. This is a two-part reading. The overall energy of this reading will be the center card in the first part of the reading. So if you feel compelled, please like and subscribe. Otherwise, let's just get started. Let's find out what Libras can expect coming up in their lives. Any advice from the universe is always welcome for Libras, please, universe. There you are, as the Empress for Libras. Wow, really coming out till I say something. Okay, Libras, let's see what we got here. So I put the cards down in the same order that they come out of the deck. Oh my gosh. These are general readings. They will not resonate with everyone. So if it doesn't resonate, I would check your moon sign. That's your private and emotional self. Or get a private reading from somebody that you trust. I do private readings and I do get good feedback. So in case you don't know anybody and you want one, there's cards left over for the second part of the reading. So the overall energy, and all cards are male or female here. The King of Pentacles, overall energy. This is Earth, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. That might be strong in your chart or someone else's around this reading. But the energy of this card is looking at that pentacle. Look at cherishing it. Really trying to see, almost see through it like a crystal ball. Really hoping or cherishing security and stability. Wanting maybe commitment. Let's read on. Let's find out why the King of Pentacles surrounds your entire reading. Up in your highest energy, the Tower. Wow. So there's been an argument. There's been some kind of blow up over something here, which probably has to do with security and stability, maybe commitment. Yeah. And so your mind is really set on having a secure and stable relationship. And I think that there was an argument about it. Because the Queen of Cups is sitting right next to the Tower card and right above the King of Pentacles. This is water, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer that might be strong in your chart or someone else's around this reading. But what the Queen is doing here is trying to peek in. See those little windows all the way around that cup? And it's the only cup in the deck that has a lid on it. That cup is full of answers to love questions. So I really think you're trying to figure out the love, like, you know, how could they say this, or how could they do this, if they love me, or, you know, why don't they love me, how can this be one-sided, or whatever your questions might be. There are answers in that cup. This just tells me where your head is at. It tells me that your head is on the love. You know, what about the love? I have the Seven of Wands next to the Queen of Cups too. And it comes after this argument or this blow-up moment here. This is communication here with the Seven of Wands trying to come in. And I don't feel like you're picking it up. I feel like you're kind of ignoring some attempts to talk about this. So there you are, on guard, kind of blocking these wands from coming in. So I do feel like you're really upset and you're just not ready to talk about it at this point. You know what you want, though. I have the Five of Pentacles under the Tower card next to the King of Pentacles. So you're feeling left out in the cold. Maybe they stormed off or something. Or walked away, turned their back on you, leaving you feeling left alone, out in the cold, so to speak. Lonely. So maybe that's what the fight was over too. That could be what it is they were leaving you alone too often. And to feel secure and stable, that can't be going on. but it has something to do with you feeling left alone, or it resulted in you feeling left alone. I have the Nine of Pentacles on the other side of the King of Pentacles, and right under the Seven of Wands, blocking the communication. You're being strong. This can be Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. That might be strong in your chart or someone else's around this reading. But this is a very independent, self-assured energy. Having your own pentacles, your own place, your own car, your own job. Really, it's like you don't have to have someone in your life. I know you want someone that can be committable and available, you know, but you don't have to. This is your energy here. And you're like, hey, wait a minute, you're being strong. And I feel like you're really blocking. I'm like, I don't need this in my life. I think that's how you're feeling. But your heart is involved. So let's see where this reading goes. I have the Page of Wands under the Five of Pentacles. Yeah, there's something brewing from the bottom of your feet, and it's going to come out your mouth. And it's about a fresh start and new beginning here. Something that needs to be said. And it's right under that Five of Pentacles, that feeling of abandonment, ghosted, being left alone. You're facing the Emperor here. This is the card for Aries. Oh my gosh. And I'll tell you one thing too, is this is a twin flame relationship we're talking about. Twin flame relationships are not easy. Everybody wants one. Don't ask me why, but they're not easy. It's the ones that make it that are so fantastic, and not most of them do not make it. I have the Emperor here next to the Page of Wands and under the King of Pentacles. This is Aries, the card for Aries. Aries could be, you know, strong in your chart too, and could be strong in someone else's chart. But the energy of this card, this is being stubborn. It's being sort of like fixed-minded, fixed in thoughts, fixed in beliefs, sitting on a granite throne, almost like trying to be a ruler, like my way or the highway. They're very well liked and respected by others. They might be a leader in their profession, but it feels to me like this is the other person. And I think they're the ones that were being so stubborn. I think that they're like, you know, had already made up their mind one way or another about, you know, how they're going to spend their life or whatever it might be. And they're like, I'm not budging, male or female. And so next to the Emperor is the Empress, and this is why I'm saying this is a twin flame relationship. Because we have the Emperor and the Empress, male or female. This can be Libra or Taurus. So this is your card, Libra, the Empress. But one of those might be strong in someone else's chart too. Now you're very loving, and you're very sincere and thoughtful and respectful and giving and forgiving, and you have a lot of beautiful qualities about you, being the Empress. You're also independent and self-assured. Okay. There might be pregnancy involved. I'd throw that out there. If you're a parent, you're a very good parent. This is male or female, okay? So, whoever you move forward with must have a lot of those same qualities, or it will not work. I feel like this twin flame energy that's going on here is really what's going on here. And I want to see if you're going to make it through that. Let's take out the second half of this reading. For Libras. 2 more cards, please. For Libras. Oops, there's 2 right there. Okay. Wow. Okay, the Wheel of Fortune right next to the Seven of Wands, blocking that conversation. That's not going to last for too long. This wheel is turning, okay? This is the universe. The wheel's turning. There's an energy that's pushing, pulling. just kind of, helping you to make decisions about how you're moving forward here. It's a will for the better. It's always for the better here. This is the universe. You can't stop it. So I feel like that, right now maybe you're blocking communication, but I think that you will be having the communication because I actually got the Page of Wands down here. So you're going to figure out, yeah, okay, I'll pick up the phone this time or whatever it is. I got some things I really need to say or ask or find out, something like that. I have the Hangman next to the Wheel of Fortune. So, yeah, you're not really doing anything. You're just hanging out there until that will really kicks in. And you're being enlightened. This is the card of enlightenment. So things are coming to you. And you're starting to understand some things that you didn't know before about this relationship. You're being enlightened, and you're standing here because I have the Two of Wands right next to the Hangman, and you got your hand on that staff of fresh starts and new beginnings, and you're also holding the world. So that is a new life cycle, and you're looking out over the world as independent as you are, and you are thinking, what does my world look like out there? With them or without them? What do I really want? Because you're not really moving. This is all about thinking about it. Okay? Very heavy on your mind. I have the Ten of Pentacles under the Wheel of Fortune right next to the Nine of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles, this is, oh, wow. You really want this secure and stable relationship. You want to be married. You want to live in the same household, something like that. Look, there's the Emperor right there. So there's union between two people, there's extended family, pets, and there's a child tucked in the corner here. Now, this is about commitment. This is about stability and security in a relationship. So you are fine on your own. You're very stable. You're very secure, but you want to be with someone, just like I said before, just like I thought before. But you're not going to settle for anybody. So this blow up is really big. It's really important as far as whether or not you move forward with this twin flame. I have the Six of Wands right under the Hangman and next to the Ten of Pentacles. So the Six of Wands, this is the card for success in love. Look at the wands now. There's wands coming up. You're not blocking them. These are people who are celebrating your love for someone else. See the wreath? That wreath right there, that can symbolize engagement. It's like celebration of a union. And it's right next to the Ten of Pentacles. I feel like you're being enlightened that this person, I think it comes after this conversation. So you finally talk to this twin flame of yours. You get some things cleared up, it looks like. And while you're making your decision on whether to move forward with or without them, it just really feels like the two of you are going to end up together here. I have the King of Cups next to the Six of Wands and right under the Two of Wands. This is water, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. So now we have this soulmate energy going on. The two of you, you're twin flames. Twin flames are soulmates, or just like cut from the same cloth. So very strong soulmate relationship based on love. They're cups, but based on love. Well, with the King of Cups here, holding a huge cup of love. You do love this person. I knew it. And I think they love you too. Holding it close though. And not handing out that cup. Being really reserved on moving forward. But this conversation that you're going to have is really going to help. I think you're moving forward with this person. Actually, I'm looking at more cards and I'm going, yeah, you're moving forward eventually with this person. I think you just need more conversation. You need to talk about what happened. So, the King of Cups, huge cup of love, not handing it out though, holding it close. And then under the Ten of Pentacles, I have the Six of Swords, right next to the Empress. This is about moving forward. Maybe it's just about slowing things down a bit, Picking up swords of truth and clarity, getting from rocky waters towards smoother, calmer waters in your life, moving forward. That boat's being pushed with a pole. So this is under the Ten of Pentacles, like I said. And I think that's where you're moving towards. I think this person, this twin flame in particular, you are going to be spending possibly the rest of your life with. I have the Lovers right next to the Six of Swords and right under the Six of Wands. There's your guardian angels and spirit guides. And they're trying to pull you two together. It's called the Lovers. You might have been lovers in another life. But this is a very, very strong soulmate card. So it feels like, you know, rocky to begin with. You get things smoothed out. And you move to being a much more grounded couple. And then I have this Eight of Swords next to the Lovers and under the King of Cups. The truth is all around you, really. And it has been around you. I think you know that they love you. I think you know that they have a difficult time in showing it, probably. You definitely know that you love them. There's a lot of love in this reading. Your mouth is not bound. Your feet are not bound. All these swords of truth and clarity are all around you. And this is just a feeling of being stuck and not knowing what to do, or feeling of being stuck and not having all your answers. But yeah, they're there. And it's almost like a choice of, I don't think you really want to leave the relationship. I think if you wanted to, we would not have the Eight of Swords here. So I think you do want to give this relationship another chance. And I think they do too. This conversation is so needed. I'm going to take out an angel card for our Libras. Let's find out where this, you know, what they have to say about where this goes. It may or may not have to do with this reading. Just take from it what you will. Okay. Let's cut you out a card here. Get my glasses. All right. Let's see what we got. For Libras, angel card. Yeah, down there. It's card 16. See that? It says, out with the old, in with the new. Huh, let's read that. Heaven is showing you a sign that it's time to move in a new direction. Often this is because you're not happy and feel a lack of purpose in your life. This is a wake-up call to make changes that match your heart's desires and spiritual truths. So I think you are moving forward with them, but there's going to be changes made to this relationship. Definitely, for sure, and that is what you need to speak up about. If this is your reading. This is a general reading. So Libras, this is your weekly reading. Thank you for watching. Universal Guidance Tarot.